Hello everybody, this is Attila from Signalo. Let's see what we're gonna have this week in the upcoming days about the macros from the market. Today is February 12th, 2024, and we don't have any important data coming, just some speeches from US and Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey speaking and give us some projections about the 2024 expectations for the UK economy and the Great British Pound. So this one is probably the one that can do some movements in the price. If you check the GBP USD right now, these are my open positions, and the GBP USD right now is getting a bit weaker. As you can see, I'm already was on a sell with it on this signal, but I got unlucky. It take out sometimes. It's like that. You can see sometimes when the market is making some extra movements and taking you out. So it's right now in a range. They don't know where they want to go. There is some up wave, but the level of 1.2650 is holding pretty much strongly the British pound against the dollar. Let's see what we have tomorrow. Tomorrow we are opening the day with the New Zealand dollar. They're gonna have a CPI data, inflation expectations quarterly. It's 2.75. So let's see what they're gonna say, as if it's lower, then the New Zealand dollar can weaken. I have some New Zealand positions against the USD, for example. NZD USD, I have a sell thanks for this candlestick and for the strong US data. As you can see, here is a really strong support and resistance level. We call it key level. Also, that's why my stop loss is about this level. So let's see if it can do the drawback, or I'm gonna have stop losses with this also. Anyway, there is no trade without stop loss. As you can see, I'm always using stop losses, except here, what I have to put correctly right here, like this. Okay, so this is about the New Zealand dollar. Let's see, NZD USD. Okay, let's see what we have next. The next data is coming up from the UK. We're gonna have UK average earnings index. This is the more interesting thing, how the salaries are doing in the United Kingdom. As you can see, last year they had a really strong growth in the earnings. Every month it was growing. If you make an average data of this, then it's from 5.9, it's 8.2, it's around 6% average what it grew. What additional income for the employees in the United Kingdom for the last year. Meanwhile, the CPI is already below it, so it can sparkle actually a little bit. The CPI, it can give us a stronger CPI data from UK. But before that data, we're gonna have the CPI from Switzerland, or the CHF. They're expecting a monthly CPI to be positive. This is a January data, a positive 0.6. I think it's not possible, especially if you check the PPI data, which are dropping. So I think it's gonna have a negative. It's gonna be a negative data. I have open positions on the CHF also. The CHF South African round. We have here a candlestick. This is my signal that it's gonna drop somewhere here. That's why my take profit is here. This is an engulfing candlestick. I put it into my tradings also. As you can see, the CHF, this is a Signalo trading community where I'm sharing my trades. So I'm giving all the data, where is the stop loss, where is the take profit. I'm showing that I'm risking $697, and my profit is expected around $1,000. Okay, so everybody can upgrade to compare to his pocket. So if you want to risk 1,000, then you make 1.5 times bigger position than me. If you want to risk only just 300, then you just make the half of the position size. I opened it with 0.55 56 lots. So you just divide it or you multiply it. Okay, so it's really easy and useful. Last week we traded really well actually. We've been in one point close to 4,000 profit, as you can see this week. Last week after that I got, as I told you, unlucky with the GBP euro and with the GBP USD and with the euro USD. Anyway, we're going on. As you can see, we had already today the new trades also shared, and everything is clear. Everything is transparent. Let's go on with this the next data. What we're gonna have on Tuesday from US. It's really important data. The CPI expected to drop to 2.9%. Let's see, because the NFP was pretty much high, strong. The PMI data are all over 50, so we are seeing a robust economy from the United States. You can see it with the indices. If you check the Nasdaq, we traded last week on the Nasdaq, of course, long positions. We already closed it on the previous high, but it's non-stop. It's already 1% higher. Now it's fighting with the 18,000 level in the case of the nationalization index. Let's go forward. If this data gonna be weaker, then we can see even a higher rally in the Nasdaq and the weakening dollar. If it's gonna be more than 3% or more than 3.4%, then the dollar gonna be again, as you can say, a bodybuilder, a really strong and musculous currency on the market, and gonna smash everybody against itself. If you can see, the USD JPY is on the beautiful rally. We have signs that it's gonna go even higher. Now the market is waiting for the data, of course. It can make some change. Against the euro as well, the dollar is doing really well also. I traded on this signal. I got unlucky here. Sometimes it's like that. Okay, no more complaints for today. Against the GBP, also we just checked. It's now waiting for the way where to go. If it's gonna be stronger, then these positions of mine gonna be a take profit, and I take the profit from the market. Let's see. Next one is the CPI data from, so after US on Wednesday already, and Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock is Cyprus time. We're gonna have the CPI data from United Kingdom. They're expecting a small increase. And this, it's a January data. I don't think it's possible. So I think it's gonna be lower than 4%, and we can see a dovish. we had really strong drop in the CPI, which could follow another lower level. So it can weaken the GBP. And the connection between this, if the CPI is getting lower, you have less arguments why to keep the interest rates so high, which is actually slowing down the economy, which is a really big factor, which is actually getting out the liquidity from the markets. The credits, the loans what you can pick up, they are really expensive. If you check with the 5.25, it's the UK interest rate right now, as you can see, is 5.25%. It's pretty much high, so it's time to move. In this case, the GBP can weaken against the others. Let's see. The smaller European currencies, like my Hungarian forint or the Czech krona, they already started the cut in the interest rates. With the Czech krona, we have it last week on 8th of February, as you can see, at about 25 level, and it's going higher. So they are cutting already the interest rate from 6.75 to 6.25 with 50 basis points. They cut it, so you can see I'm expecting to do it with the Mexican peso also. The Mexican peso in a range. Here is a beautiful engulfing candlestick. It's showing you to come over here. It's moving in a range. If you put it on a H4, you can see it even better. But there is a range what the price is doing, as you can see. So right here, on the bottom I'm buying, and above I'm selling, buying and selling higher. So this is a really simple strategy, because the biggest gap what I found is between on the Mexican peso. The Mexican peso CPI is around 4%, 4.6%, the yearly data, and the interest rate is 11 and 25. So there is a must to move. Like we saw this movement on this dovish pass from the Czech Central Bank or the Czech National Bank or other or my Hungarian National Bank. And it's also, of course, it's weakening the, if you check mine, my currency also, for example, euro, Hungarian forint, you can see that there is a increase in the market. So as they started to cut the interest rate, the attractivity of the gravity of the high interest rate is disappearing, it's evaporating. So now the Hungarian interest rate is around 10%. It's much lower what you could get with the on the bonds. It was even the daily rate was even more than 20%, even 25% one day. So it's less than the half of it. So now it's a bigger risk to put your money into Hungarian bonds. That's why we can see a weakening movement of the same story what you can see from the Czech krona. Also, the people getting out their investment, what they did in euro or in USD into the Czech krona, and it's weakening. Of course, when they're cutting the interest rate, it's even a bigger push to get rid of it and go back to their major currencies. I'm speaking about huge banks, huge investment companies who are moving billions of dollars and euros. Let's go on. The next one, what we have, interesting data, GBP, GPS, HPI data. Bank of Bailey speaks again, Andrew Bailey speaks again. Then we have Australian unemployment rate. Not that interesting. Let's go further. GBP data, Euro trade balance, Spanish data. No. Okay. Retail sales, Thursday 15th of February, we have retail sales data from United States, and of course the weekly unemployment claims. It was again stronger than expected, so I'm not gonna be surprised if this data is gonna be stronger than expected. Let's see what it's gonna show to us. A good opportunity to use the event manager again. Event manager is our robot. If you come to the signalo.com, yeah, you can see me here and my mentor, Mr. Géza Varkuti. You can come to our signal service, what I just showed you here on the WhatsApp, where I'm sharing all my details about the trades, and you can have everything, what I'm trading, how I'm trading. This is the CAD CHF. This is the Czech krona, what I just showed you on trade, the Czech krona, and this one, and the open positions. So as you can see, if it's minus, I'm putting everything there, so there is no any kind of surprise. Everything is clear and transparent. When I'm closing and there is profit, then you can see it and you can take the profit from the market with me. This was the best close positions from last week. As you can see, people like it and giving me some good feedback. Thank you for those who are following me. My target is 1,000 people this year. I think it's not a big deal. Let's see. If you also join, then you can do it, and you can get the event manager. What I was just mentioned a couple of minutes ago. You can watch the video about it. The event manager is a really nice robot on the events when you don't know where the market is gonna go. So it's working with the pending positions. It works really well on the FXK, where we're trading on two places. One, we're doing portfolio management with the interactive brokers, and the other one is the fxk.com, where they give us really nice leverage and really nice swaps. Also, as you can see, I'm getting some positive swaps also. Okay, let's go on. What we're gonna have else in the in this week. So Thursday retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing on the same, so 15:30. It's gonna move the market pretty much. Even the gold, you can trade with the gold in this case on the event manager. Then we have Friday, and Friday again we have retail sales from UK. It's gonna move the market. UK core PPI and PPI data, building permits. So it's a USD they're gonna be. So we're not gonna be it's not gonna be a boring day for the traders Friday either. We can use the event manager again as we did it on the previous day and to trade with it. Right now, as you can see, I'm in these positions. Total what is shared in the signal service, everything is like it should be. Okay, so guys, in Trend we Trust, follow us, like us, bye, see you.